back to another Millennial in-depth video. Future millionaires, we are here talking about certifications. Are they still worth it? Where to find it? And which are the top 10 certifications that are really marketable for you in the industry that you are trying to either get a promotion in, right? Get a raise, dollar bills. Yes, I'm injured. Or if you're trying to switch industries, which certifications are going to make you more marketable and make it more likely that you will be hired. So let's jump right into the conversation. In this day and age of Google, where you find so many things for free online, should you pay for a certification course? Should you even bother getting certification? The answer is yes and no. So there are a lot of different places or different positions in tech that do not require certifications. They do not require you to come from a tech background. And then there are other roles and positions that require you do, and certifications kind of help unlock those next levels that you want to reach in your career. So yes, certifications still are crucial and vital, even in 2022, in the Lord's year, the day and age of Beyonce, whatever we want to call it, it is still important. Another thing that's important for you to understand about certifications is if you are really shifting industries or don't really understand too much about the certification you're trying to get, it is a really good idea to try out some of the free courses and see what free information is out there just to get your feet wet, because there could be a possibility that you like, okay, I'm passionate about this, I really want to try it. You go take a couple of practice courses, you try to figure it out, and you realize you don't actually like it, right? So why end up paying thousands of dollars to find out that you're not even interested in this industry or in this position like you thought you were before? So that's just my 2 cents when it comes to certifications. Let's jump into the certifications that pay you, though, that help you make that bank, and what their average salary is in this country. I'm gonna have my handy dandy iPad here with me to make sure I get all these numbers accurate and to make sure that I explain to you exactly what these positions are, because there's no way that I'm gonna be memorizing all of these positions. So first up, we have AWS Cloud Practitioner making about $154,000 a year. And surprise, surprise, because I was surprised too when I was doing this research, this certification is actually entry level. It's an entry level exam making $154,000. So what exactly do they do? What is it that, the certification is required? Let's see, shall we? So an AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner is an entry-level exam for cloud professionals, and it validates your knowledge of the cloud. I feel like I know a lot about the cloud. You know what? I don't do so well with a lot of change, so let me stay where I'm at. But if you are interested and you know a lot about the cloud and this exam really interests you, it is a really great certification to get to level you up on interviews and to leverage a promotion at your current position. Next up, we have a CEH, a Certified Ethical Hacker. What? The name sounds crazy because I had to double check myself, but CEH certification is going to put you at about $95,000 a year. And what this certification does is it validates that you can prevent future hacks and clouds and all the computer systems and digital systems of the computer, of the company, of the system. What am I saying? Of the systems in the company. So it's really important because safety is super, 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 super important in the digital space, especially now with everyone being remote. Well, a lot of us being remote. So CEH is crucial, vital to a company because it's how we stay safe. Although no one's hacking the student loans. Come on, y'all. Next up, we have a Certified Information Security Manager. These are really big in people who work for IT. You're making about $125,000 a year. Let's look at what the responsibilities of this certification come with. This certification is designed for IT pros, just like I mentioned. And what you're going to do is you're managing IT security and you want to demonstrate your expertise in information security governance. So again, just like with the CEH, you want to make sure that our digital space is safe, whatever company is that we're coming into, collaboration with. So if you are going for this certification, you want to make sure that that particular, avenue of security is something that you're interested in tech or in IT. Following that, we have the CCIE, which is Cisco Certified Inter-Network Expert. Hey now, they're making about $127,000 a year, which is so interesting to me, which I guess I don't really know much, because this is pretty much the highest certification that you can get under Cisco. And because of this, it is recommended that you have 5 to 7 years of experience before you actually go and take this certification. So this is not a certification you can jump into, and it is not entry level, just an FYI. The CompTIA certification is an entry-level certification, and it's really going over the basics, troubleshooting, and things like that. So people who have this certification and only this certification tend to be making about $65,000 a year. And let's talk about some of the responsibilities that come with this certification. So we have entry-level IT certification that covers foundations of hardware, technical support, and troubleshooting. And it's designed for those interested in a career as a service desk analyst. So if that is not something that you're interested in, this could be a certification that you skip, or if it's something that you're trying to get your feet wet, this would be the certification for you to start with. Now we have another certification that is, again, a higher level certification. Microsoft Certified Azure Solutions Architect Expert, and they make about $119,000 a year. This, again, is not something that you're going to start out with if you're trying to get into IT or into the certifications for tech. This, again, is a more advanced degree of certification. Here are the responsibilities for people who are looking to get this particular certification. You'll also need a strong understanding of IT operations, networking, and virtualization. That sounds really difficult. PMP kind of sounds like pimp, but PMP is Project Management Proposal? Project Manager Professional, and you're making, why am I yelling? You're making $109,000. What this certification aims to do is to teach you the basics on how to be a project manager, and project managers make bank. So if you know you want to get into that aspect of tech and you're not coming from a tech background, this is definitely a huge certification that's going to help leverage your resume. It's going to help you change the game because project managers are in high demand. If you go on LinkedIn, you're going to see a ton of positions for project managers. So if this is something you know that you're like, okay, this could be something I could leverage, definitely go for this particular certification. And last but certainly not least, the Google Certified Professional Cloud Architect, making about $135,000 a year. Anything with the cloud, anything where you have to create security systems or you have to manage the cloud, you're going to be making a lot of bank, but they also really want to test or validate, I should say, your knowledge about the cloud. Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, all of those companies are going to have positions very similar to this that are going to require this certification in order for you to be hired or in order for you to leverage if you're already working in that field. And there you have it. I know I said 10. I meant 8, right? So there you have it. Leave any questions or any other certifications or any comments you have for me in the box below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.